I'm sensing QQQ puts. Today is going to be the best day ever be. Short term. FD1, 52.
Yeah, bro, we're really not using ChatGPT well enough. This shit gets way crazier.
Yep.
Not really sunny out.
It's a nice day though. It's nice and cool. And today's definitely going to be the best day ever be. We're so blessed. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
God, okay. 10 trades. $5,000 price target inbound. Profit target inbound. And pray to be below 30% consistency. Very blessed day today.
Bro, ChatGPT is wild, bro. It's literally building me executive summaries and Notion docs and all this shit.
It's astounding. Truly astounding. Spy current with the tab. Man, SPY's moving up. SPY's moving up. Well, QQQ's moving up, actually. I don't see a lot of strength here. I don't see a lot of strength here. If this busts, it busts hard. It's going to get busted open. Yep. There's so many sellers in this area. Oh, wow. It's about to get nuked. Like properly. Like properly. That red candlestick is looking like it wants to go down more. 100%. Oh wow. I just got blessed there. Infinite blessings. Once it breaks that lower part of the VWAP, it's over. It is over. Send it down below 530. Oh, see ya later. Could get even worse. Oi. Yep. God bless, dude. God bless. What blessings right here. These are real blessings. Thank you, universe. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. So infinitely grateful. Yep. Oh, that's where it is. That's where it goes down. Timber. Straight up timber. Oh. Send it lower. It's got to send lower. There's no buyers here. There's only sellers. It's incredible. This is astounding. Super astounding. Yep. Murked. Murked. Big time murking. I'm going to get out now. Get out with 10 trades. Hopefully over $5,000 profit. We did not hit the $5,000 price target, but we are profitable here. I'm going to hit this with SPY puts here. $532, $531. Yep. Yeah. Property. Yep. I'm feeling the calls now. I'm feeling something telling me calls are a move. $534. This is going to cheat properly too. Oof, it's ripping through it. And murked on that candlestick. Wow. What an incredible series of stick candlesticks there. Damn. So we're 0 for 1 on the funded accounts. That's fine. I should have aggregated the putts. All right, resetting it now. Yeah. All right. We reset the account. And I'm gonna hammer calls now on the options. 530. I'm gonna do. See how this went. 529. 530. 531. 532. 533. And we're G. Yep. We took 5 trades on SPY here. And we're going to wait for a rip upwards. Yep. Oof. It'll be good. Let's go, Bulls. Yep. Okay. Last. That's pretty good. So 5 SPY calls in that direction, and then we're going to time SPY puts. Time the SPY puts accordingly. No. It's going to rip right back up. Properly. One more green candlestick we need. Yep. It's got it. No way. And I got played. I got played properly. Should have also just played the putts. Hmm. Oh, damn. All right, I blew the account again. Oh. All right. All right, we're gonna reset. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'll be right back. All right, we're rocking. Wow, that would have been insane. All right, we're gonna aggregate the putts. It's 5 spy putts. We're gonna go lightly in, so that we can aggregate infinitely around these areas of the VWAPs, the midline of the VWAP at least, because there's gonna be a lot of volatility, and I want to make the most of this trade, these sets of trades here. $47. Yep. Yeah, it's over. This is going to be an interesting play here. And if it rejects off the midline of the VWAP, straight down. Steven, what's up, Sloth Prophet? I just saw your message. Sorry if that's too late. I just literally pulled it up. Brother, I hope you're having the best day ever. I know I am. Steven, very great to meet new people in the universe. We're so blessed to have each other. We're so blessed, man. very grateful for everything. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Hey, namaskar, Sairam. Happy Wednesday, B. Sending you my infinite positive energy, loves, and blessings from my heart to yours, and a very blessed Wednesday. And as always, may peace be upon you, everyone in the family, everyone in the universe, everyone who crosses your amazing path today at home. Because today is the best day ever, be, and I'm so grateful for you. Love you so much. Make sure to do your puja, make sure to do your exercise, and aggregate infinitely for the sake of other people, for the sake of the universe. And dude, I can't believe Reddit is so crazy. They just tagged down because of the moderators that post on the memes as well as the simple strategy for today's choppy market. Like, what the heck? And then they leave the ones on Wall Street bets and the R options one open. Like, that almost has 300,000 views. What a beautiful thing. Anyways, B, love you so much. Let us have the best ever. I'm going to finish up streaming and aggregating infinitely in my putts, and let us have the best day ever. Om Bhurbhuva Swah Tatsavitaravarenium Bhargo Deva Siddhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Love you, B. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master.
on average. Now, most acquisitions are acquisitions, right? Obviously, these founders, yeah, exactly. So we're not going to be back right now.
What a blessing. So we have 10 trades in puts positions. What a blessing. Yep. Yep. Confirming 5,000 profit soon.
So that was the one, but we have the potential to have a size.
Dominator, so I don't know if Pal's making a wrong boat here. I think he'll probably just say, look, get wait and see. When people talk about like being easy, it's quite young. I don't think many people are predicting it to come from the US, at least not in the next number of months.
They're founders, they're core, so kind of like, this opportunity where they start something else. And then it's like we try to figure apart house of fires. Having a master class. Yes. You want me to wait, or
No, it's okay.
I'll catch you around. Bye.
Y ahora la comida como digo yo, no sé, no sabe.
Wow. Mm. It's actually amazing.
Final those two and just maximize all the opportunities that we have on hand. I think there's a lot specifically with where you guys are at right now. All right, amazing. I appreciate you, Kevin. I'll see you tomorrow then at 9 a.m. Eastern.
No. No way. Of course I failed this one. Oof. I knew it. I got murked. I had a feeling. All right, we're gonna reset it one more time. I think that the calls are hot. The calls on QQQ are hot. $448.
Yo, Ace,
Yeah,
that area is sick down there.
I know, bro. It's beautiful. But there's no Wi-Fi. Can you get me another black coffee? Did you get another black coffee for me? Okay, 5 spy calls, 5 QQQ calls. All right, very blessed. Sending. Oh my, I didn't even show you guys. All right, there we go. Spy calls and QQQ calls activated. Very blessed day today. Very blessed day. Yep. Yeah. Send it. Wait a second. Did I already fail? No way. Oh, no, I didn't. Perfect.
What do you think? Do you think that's a little high?
Yeah. What a blessing.
Yeah, and I think full time for somebody like yourself, Danny, or Nick is a little bit different than like a channel lead's full time because like obviously we don't even have enough work for a channel lead to really truly be working like 8+ hours a day. You know what I mean? So where my head was, yeah, if that was the case, then it makes sense, right? Like if we give them enough work, I think it makes sense.
He goes to second half. That's when he goes. Oh, I guess work. He just drives to. That guy has a whole other business.
You want me to get it, B, for you? I'll get it for you.
Probably the way you're into it because you already said you did something. Well, we got the same thing. Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's where Ahmed was saying that we really need to clarify what the job description is, right? I think if you talk to ChatGPT a little bit about what your exact vision is with Danelle, you could probably tell ChatGPT a little bit of a summary of who Danelle is, why you think he's a good fit, and then what you want him to do. And then we could probably have a job description that we could review together, and then that would make it really clear to like decide to make that decision. You know what I mean? So I think if we format and structure it like that, it's going to be a really easy review. Just because like for $4K a month, you know what Ahmed and I are probably expecting is a lot more than just like the current workload we see on the channels. But maybe you've already thought that
What
through,
a blessing, dude.
right? Like you
What
just
a
mentioned.
blessing.
So we should just outline that so we're all on the same page.
Infinite blessing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think if you put that doc together, then we can just review it tomorrow. I initially was thinking somewhere around $2,500 a month for what it sounds like Danelle would be doing, but I also don't like where is he based? I don't know where he's based. I don't know his like situation yet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think somewhere around, like, do you think you would do $2,500 a month? Yeah, and then let's try to start him on like a little bit of a smaller scope than the full scope, and let's work our way up to that full scope, right? Because I would love to plug him in with like, if you're saying he can help with like Pudgy and Doodles, I think that's an expense worth looking into ASAP. Because like I want, you know, and Ahmed, we talked about this yesterday too, and this is why I think Danny's brought this up so quickly, because I had a chat with Danny last night as well after our discussion, Ahmed, or before our discussion. And, you know, we talked about how we should be pumping out content. I mean, we got hundreds of thousands of subscribers across Doodles and Pudgy. We should be pumping out content in those channels every day. So like this is a pretty important hire, and I think with Danelle, it's not just like you're a social media manager guy that we would hire for $500 bucks a month. I think we're also getting some names, some network, you know, some other benefits, right, Danny? Yeah, and then Ahmed, the other thing to consider is if we have all these cabal type members on our payroll, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to really grow this market and tap into the areas that we need to and whatnot. So, you know, it's a strategic. Yeah. And if we are going to hire specialists like that who are costing us more than it would go get to like for our average people, Ahmed, that we can just plug in for anything, you know, then we should definitely be having somebody under him, like an understudy, who we are going to pay $500 a month, and they should just like shadow every single thing that.
Brutal candlestick down. Oh, that's brutal. Jeepers creepers.
Yep. I think we also need some like internal people though, like the way that Ahmed was describing of like, you know, people who are going to be really cheap and they will kill for us, but they're going to need to be trained, you know. Like I would want to leverage this as an opportunity. Like if we're ever going to be paying extra for quality, you know, like even Prime, if he's $400-$500 a week, it's still $2,000 a month. You know, it's not as cheap as somebody else that we could get for like $500 a month. But that person who's cheap, usually you're either paying for like somebody not needing to be trained versus somebody needing to be trained. And so if we are paying for somebody like more expensive because they don't need to be trained, then we should definitely have somebody under them who is getting trained. You feel me, Danny?
No,
Okay,
it
cool.
already failed.
Yeah, let's do that. Can we make moves on Ric Flair without this? Without Janelle?
Jeez. Already failed that.
Ahmed, how do you want to proceed with that? Because I was really leaving that on your shoulders because it's technically a marketing thing, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting burned.
I don't know if we need it. I mean, you tell me what you think. I think if we tease the burn, I think we get a few hundred sales. And I think when we actually do the burn, I think we're going to get pretty close to a sellout.
Dude, people are so funny.
So, Danny, why don't you just go do that tease right now? I'll go buy all the gifts. You do the tease. And then you can follow up the tease in like 6 hours before you log off. We can do the actual burn. Like, why don't we let the sticker store know now, hey, we're going to burn the supply at, 3 p.m. Eastern to 22:22. We're going to tease it now.
We're gonna
burn
tee
it
up
at 3
calls
p.m. And
again.
then before you log off tonight, you send a couple more
QQQ
messages in
style.
there, and then we're pretty much good to go, right? Okay. So then you're going to activate that. I'm assuming that you're just running point on that now, dude. Yeah, and I think it makes sense, Danny, for you to lead this one anyway, because I've been still getting him and his team getting his feet wet. So, like, we'll work on it collaboratively. I just don't want there to be too much overlap that things slow down, right, Ahmed? So, like, Danny, if you want to execute, I'll go buy the gifts right now. I need to go buy, like, a few $1,000s of gifts anyway, because whenever we sign these IP licensing agreements, I'm just going to gift all of our clients, everybody in the group chat. So I'll go sweep a ton of gifts right now. Okay.
God bless, dude.
Okay.
What an infinite blessing.
Send me a list of
What's
whatever you want me to
the-
sweep, bro. I'll sweep all of them. I'm literally going to do that right after this call, or while we're on the Olympics call. It's in 5 minutes. Okay. So, Ahmed, besides that, I mean, we got to start prepping for Final Bosu. Maybe we do a spaces like we talked about so that we can get everybody to, like, buy stars on the spot. Like, I'll leave that on your shoulders. Okay, amazing. Yeah, let's smash it for Final Bosu because like this is a really good opportunity. They just raised a couple $1 million and they seem pretty receptive to like spending and working with us. So, was there anything else, guys? Oh, I did want to mention one other thing. With all the different verticals, and I put this in the chat too, Danny, you got to make sure, Nick, let's invite Danny to Read AI, and let's make sure that with all the creative calls, all the concept calls, all that type of stuff, Danny, you should be using Read AI. I'm going to start using Read AI on all of my sales calls, and we're going to build out processes for essentially every single different aspect of the business. So, Ahmed, however you can take this and implement it on your side with the marketing, I'll do this with my sales calls. Danny, you do this with all your strategy and your creative calls, and we should be able to turn this whole entire business into a science.
What the heck?
Cool. Okay, amazing. Yeah, you can refine all of these processes with Manny, and then like when you guys need me to come in and review it, whatever, like I'll come in. I'll do that. Okay.
Wow. Send it.
Anything else, guys? Anything else we want to go over real quick? Yeah, so we just got an extra 5 minutes for this Olympics call, so we got 7 more minutes here. Did you guys look through the Telegram handles that I sent you guys? The Tele Labs link? Well, one, I wanted to know like what channel or channels we want to start with because like I think I don't think doing what Project Soap did is really that hard. I think you can do something pretty similar pretty fast. And so like we just need to decide what channel we want to do that with. Is it at Collectibles? If so, like let's start syncing up on a strategy. That's really like, that's a conversation mainly between you and Danny. I have a call with the marketplace guys today, and then I did lock in getting backed by Pudgy. So I think the credibility piece is figured out. You guys let me know what any other like high level strategic things you guys need me to figure out. But like I think we can have Pudgy be the mascot and then all the loading screens the ways that you guys had asked. So that's done. Bro, you just need to tell me what you want, and I'll get it done.
The water that I have, I mean,
like Pudgy? I mean, if you need it, if you absolutely need it, then yeah, like tell me what you need, and I'll go get it done. I agree. But yeah, Ahmed, you literally just tell me what you need, bro, and I'll get it done. It's like, and then if I go get like extreme pushback, we can't do a tweet. It is what it is. Then, we figure it out. I would like to get the hype train going on Collectibles like today or tomorrow at the latest. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do because that's a massive fucking flex. Like if they see that the guy who owns @Crypto and like $100 million in usernames is behind this platform, we could build a ton of hype. Like Tyler didn't do anything except flex that he has some money. Like all he did was buy a bunch of gifts and NFTs and give them away, and he's acting like he's $100 millionaire. You know what I mean? It's probably not even that rich. He's probably. Well, I don't think we're going to do it from the personal brand, bro. We're going to do it rather than it being a personal brand. We'll either create an alias or we'll do it from like we'll probably have to create an alias. Yeah, like it's my job to just unblock Danny. Like if you have all these ideas, like okay, hey, like this is what we need from Jason, this, that. Like we just write these things out, and like we can get the clearance. Like I don't think anybody's gonna tell us no on any of these ideas. Okay, cool. Did you guys have anything else on your end? Okay. All right. Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Damn, this needs to go real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
No.
There we go. Yeah, I think they need a couple minutes, right? I don't think they're on there yet. I just wanted to ask you something real quick. So, okay. So basically, Ahmed connected us with an IP-based brand that works with a lot of the largest like Web2 IPs and Web3, like they make like all the metaverse and gaming stuff for like a lot of these major brands like FC Barcelona. So like FC Barcelona paid them like $18 million for a 3-year contract. And like what they did with FC Barcelona was like they grew their Discord to like 100,000 users and like they were like bragging about it. Like it really wasn't that impressive.
No.
But they charged an absolute arm and a leg for it. And so he messaged me right now. We're signing a contract with them. But he messaged me and he said, "Hey, do you have any